Anomalies are back.
Thanks for the follow. Welcome, welcome.
Hello.
Wait, I can't hear you. Hold on. Hello?
Hello?
Hey, there we go.
Hello.
Hello?
I just opened the game and got spammed with 500 things.
I think that's a good thing.
Anomalies are back, apparently. That's a good thing.
That one is that we're gonna have a really fun day today.
Oh boy. Do you want me to cast in here?
I'll spectate you in the BattleNet client. Let me go online here.
There,
okay. You are very quiet. Hold on. Let me turn you up. Okay. Can you say some words?
Words. I am saying some words.
Can y'all hear him now? I'm gonna turn my music down as well.
You're not listening to the Hearthstone jams?
You know, it went on the loop. It gets it's a little bit of a lot.
Wow.
For several hours in a row.
Thought you were a fan.
Fair. I should be listening to the Hearthstone jams. Okay, hold on. Let me go online here. All right, so can you tell me all of the things that just happened on your end in terms of, like, you said you got spammed with a bunch of stuff?
Okay, so, well, let me back up for a sec. So I installed the game a little earlier before stream today.
Okay.
Just to make sure everything was okay. And I logged in just to make sure it was working, and I had, like, 700 spams in the bottom left. So I closed the game because I didn't want to, like, get too far ahead. So whatever those were, those are gone. But now logging in, it said dailies, weeklies, some blue quest stuff, and anomalies. And now I'm at this, like, reload Hearthstone screen. At the very on the very start. You
might have to cast for me.
Oh, okay. Sorry.
I don't think I can spectate what you're seeing right now. I don't think you would have lost anything. I think it would have just been like,
no, I didn't think we lost
all this stuff is happening. Yeah, so do you have any, like, did it give you any starter lists?
No. Can you see now?
Hold on, let me see.
You might not be able to spectate just because I'm, like, basically at the login screen.
Right.
I'm just waiting for you.
Okay, yeah, go ahead and hit the button.
All right.
Oh, you're seeing the new year animation.
All right.
Year of the Pegasus.
Classic.
Yeah, it started like 6 months ago, I think. I have no concept of time, actually. Okay, so you have the loner deck screen. I think if it gives you, we're going to be playing standard.
Okay.
If it gives you an option, I think you can try them all, and then make a decision, I believe. Let me see.
When 3 matches, the game starts. Game 3 starts to rank up.
Easy legend in no time.
Easy. I mean, I'm just saying, I was back in the day. In like 2016 or something.
Perfect. Big Beast Hunter.
Sweet. I'm just wiping all the, like, old stuff. It's all literally just, like, blank text. There's like 30 of them.
Oh, you're fine.
Just so we, like, start everything fresh.
Yeah, for sure.
There's a Death Knight. Death Knight didn't exist when I played. Are these just, like, starter ones that they give you?
Yeah, so I was thinking, because there's... do you remember exactly, like, the last time you played? I know you said it was, like, a while ago. Like, when it started.
I think we're good. Demons and Demon Hunters and Death Knights did not exist, that's for sure. Whatever one came first came pretty shortly after.
Okay.
Oh, let me restream for you. Sorry. I'm just, like, sitting here. I'm like, do you see my stuff? There you go.
Perfect. Okay. Yeah, so...
Oh, is there a spectate? Somebody's saying there's spectate from this menu now. Did you want to try the in-game spectate?
Can I spectate from here?
I have no idea.
I've never tried to spectate while in the collection before. I cannot spectate while you're browsing collection. But that's okay.
I'll just leave this up then. It's no big deal.
Yeah.
It's not like we can't have both anyways.
No, exactly. So there's a bunch of keywords. Like, I'm sure you remember keywords like battle cry, death rattle.
Yep.
So there's a bunch of keywords that are newer now. So which is why I asked, because that would be a good starting point to be like, okay, so here's some keywords to know. So I'm sure you know Battlecry, Divine Shield, Death Rattle, Taunt. Yes?
Yes. Somebody said look at your card backs. That might help you realize. Let's see here. Classic, Heroic, Nax, Love is in the Air, Thrall, Tournament Grounds of Dark Spear, Darnassus.
Can you go
ring
like...
a bell?
Well... So, like, you earn card backs for completing 5 games in a month. So... Okay, Blizzard Events 2023.
I'm not sure how that got there. I'm not gonna lie.
That might have been from, like, a BlizzCon thing or something, or maybe
probably.
you participated in something from WoW. Okay, so we're not gonna... I'm feeling like this was before 2023 then.
I have a feeling I'd remember if I played this last year.
Oh, yeah, 2023 was last year. Yep. I remember that. Okay, all right, so let's just go ahead and just go through a few keywords then
Sure.
that are relevant right now. So I'm not going to do Battlecry, Death Rattle, Taunt. Do you know Stealth? Stealth has been a thing for a really long time.
Yeah, I roughly remember it.
Yeah, so Stealth gives it like a gray cloud thing, and until you attack with that minion that has Stealth, they can't do anything to it.
Wasn't there some way to hit with like AoE or cleave? Or...
Yeah, AoE does affect stealthed minions, but in terms of direct hits, there's Elusive. Elusive has, it can't be hit by spells or hero powers. So Elusive is really good against things that, again, it's bad against AoE, but good in direct hit ways. We have Excavate, and that is to excavate a treasure. So whenever you excavate, I think there's
I don't know.
Can you go back to your...
So Excavate.
Yeah.
It was definitely after my time.
Can you go back to your loner lists?
How do I get there?
Go back. Is it just the 6? I think
This is. Oh no, there's errors. Oh no, never mind.
Hold on. I had all the loner lists pulled up so I could look at them.
It looks like these 6 right now.
One of them was excavate heavy. The rogue is... We're not going to play rogue right now.
Gross.
What do you know your favorite kind of play style? Like, do you think you prefer like a more aggressive play style? Do you want to control the board more?
I remember back in the day, it was definitely board. Like I enjoyed doing board control.
Okay.
Not aggressive, like wasn't really my jam. But again, I mean, this was a while ago. Like I'm open to whatever,
Yeah.
like whatever matches your play style. I'm down to.
Yeah,
to jam with you.
I'm just trying to think of a good starting point for us. The Odin Control Warrior that you have in your loner lists might be an okay place to start. It is a little bit outdated, but we could start there and see how you feel about it. Mm-hmm. And we just queue that up and go?
Sure.
Yeah?
Gotta start somewhere, yeah?
Yeah. Let me spectate you. Wait, I've lost all of my windows.
Can you spectate from here? Or do I need to be in match?
You need to be in a match. You can go ahead and hit play.
I got this, chat. I got this. With the power
And then
of
whenever
almonds.
you get in a match, I will spectate you. So, okay, so I have a feeling also that a lot of those like basic kind of like playing to the best mana possible and those kind of things are going to be pretty intuitive for you.
Yeah, roughly. It's just I just don't know how much has changed. What's this anomaly?
Oh, yes, anomalies. This is going to be pretty self-explanatory as we play. Right now, anomalies are in every single game. It's going to be an effect that changes the game. It changes every single game. You'll get a different anomaly. So this one, both players' hero powers cost 1 less.
Okay.
So for this game, your hero power is going to cost 1 less. We're playing against a priest. At this point, I'm not quite sure what kind of priest we're going to see because I don't know if it's going to put you up against a bunch of bots or if you're going to come in with like meta relevant decks. But in general, like whenever we do our mulligan hand, we want to make sure that we have something pretty mana efficient. So I wouldn't necessarily like, so, oh, another keyword here. I really failed you on the keywords. Tradable. Tradable costs 1 mana.
We got 10 seconds, by the way. Am I keeping these ones, do you think?
I would ditch all of them.
Ditched. I think it changed the camera to the bottom right, chat.
Okay, so tradable, you can drag it back to your deck, and you can spend 1 mana to trade it for another minion.
Oh, I see. You like reroll the card essentially right away.
Exactly. I would just go ahead and push button and end turn.
Job's done.
Have they changed the hero powers a lot, like since the past?
I don't believe any of the hero powers have changed. I mean, we've got, so Demon Hunter. Oh yeah, I should have used a timer to explain your cards. Yes. Demon Hunter has Demon Hunter and Death Knight both have their own hero powers, but I'm pretty sure none of them have changed per se. I started playing this game in 2018, so I didn't get the very, very beginning that you probably did. So you're coming from a WoW background, right?
Correct. Yeah. Played a bit of WoW in my day.
Just a bit. Okay, so let's talk about Finale, because one of your cards has Finale.
Yeah, I just noticed that. I don't know what that is.
Yeah.
Play your last riff.
Yeah, so Finale is, if you play it and it is the last thing you play, you end on 0 mana, then the Finale effect happens. So, and riffs there's riffs in this list that are all have different abilities. So the Chorus riff is the one you have in your hand, and you have a few more as well, but I can't get your full list right now. Okay, Forge is another keyword. That's that little armor thing.
Oh, I see it, yep.
Yeah, so you can go ahead and drag that back to your deck. It costs 2 mana to forge, and I would go ahead and do that right now.
So what happens when you do that?
That forge effect also comes into play here, and you can end your turn.
So you have to do that in order to like prime the card?
Yes, exactly. So if it says forge, also gain 4 armor, then when you forge it, you get that effect as well. Okay. I'm assuming that your opponent's not here, but you can start by... Huh?
Good time to learn.
Yeah, exactly. So we have our shield block. If we think that we have potential to do something else this turn, well, let's go ahead and see what's in the box. We draw a card, see what happens.
I thought it was just armor up, right?
Yep.
So forging is always dragging back to your deck?
Yes, correct.
Okay. And does it proc its value that deal 5 damage to a minion?
No, that will happen when you play.
Oh, okay. So you don't get the forge effect unless you draw back, and then it will be the 5 damage plus the 5 split
Right.
install.
So if you want both of those things, it costs 5 mana total. If you're pressed and you don't necessarily need the forge effect, you can just play it for 3.
So forging is always 2 mana?
Yes, correct.
Okay.
And then here also you have the Titan, Yogg. And Yogg, I think, is just relevant in WoW, period. But any Titan, they don't attack. They have these 3 abilities. They show up these 3 little dots. So whenever you play it, you can click Yogg, and you get to pick which of the abilities that Yogg has. And if you hover it, you can see those 3. Did you see them?
Not before I won, as usual.
As usual, of course. Why don't we go to your collection and we can look at Yogg really quickly?
Okay. Holy spin.
You're getting all the things.
Jesus.
Oh yeah, wow, you're getting literally all of the things. Oh, okay. That too. We'll come back to your quest that you just got, but go to your collection.
Yep.
I don't know if Yogg's gonna be there, but you can always see in crafting. So search Yogg. And yep, check it out in crafting. It'll be not
That's
that
Yogg in
one.
the box.
Go to yep, and the Titan. So you can see on the left-hand side here, these are the abilities. The Chaotic Tendril is part of the Tentacle Swarm. So each of those has different, so if you hover the Chaotic Tendril.
Yeah, same.
Yep. So whenever Yogg is on your board, it's pretty hard, honestly, depending on your opponent, to get more than one ability out of a Titan, because that's a pretty prime minion to remove. And if they have any ability to remove it, they will. But really good to tech around, like you get to take an enemy minion, or you get to force minions to attack each other if you have too much of a board that you're facing. So it's a really good body on the board that can't attack but can do some damage. And there's Titans for all of the different classes. There's one Titan per class, and then Yogg.
Do you
I believe
is Yogg just like pick one time only? That's it?
No, so you play it, you get to pick one the turn you play it, and then if it doesn't get removed, that one that you used is gone, and you can pick one of the other two.
Okay.
So it's just pretty rare that you get more than one use out of it.
Right, I guess people want to nuke it down.
Exactly. Okay, so we talked about Titan. I'm trying to think if there's anything else. We talked about Finale. Finale is from like 3 expansions ago. But yeah, just play after you play it, if you have 0 mana remaining, you'll get the Finale effect. Forge, 2 mana, drag it to your deck, bring it back, you get the Forge effect. Most of the Forge effects are valuable enough that you're going to want to use the Forge effect. Tradable, 1 mana to trade it for another card if you're feeling like you don't have a great hand. There is a really relevant minion called Snake Oil Salesman, I believe is the name of the minion. I'm really bad at names. Miracle Salesman.
Oh, Miracle Salesman.
Yeah, so the Death Rattle gives you a tradable Snake Oil, which does 0 damage, but it's really good to dig into your deck. So you can use 1 mana to trade that into your deck and find something better. So that's a really relevant minion because it costs 1, really easy to play on curve, and that's a good use of tradable. What else is there?
Your opponent can see what card you're forging, right? But they can see that you are forging.
Yes, they can tell you're forging. They don't know what you're forging.
Right, okay.
I'm trying to think if there's anything else that's relevant that you might want to know. Let's go ahead and queue up a game again with that warrior.
All right. With Odin's again, yeah?
Yep, let's go.
We go, chat.
I think you also have a Death Knight. And I think that after we play maybe another game or 2 here, we'll just try that one out. So Death Knight is a really interesting class, but it's got like 3 more keywords that we just don't need to do right now. We're taking some baby steps.
All right. Yeah, Death Knight, Demon Hunter are just completely brand new.
Okay, cool.
That's why I think like, yeah, Demon Hunter hasn't changed their hero talent and like what hero talent.
They're both unlocked for you though, right? Like you're able to play them.
I'm not actually sure. I'll have to check.
Okay.
Because we don't right to these starter decks, so.
Right.
But I think I saw their tabs in my collection, so.
Right. Okay, so you go first. So you don't have a coin. We're playing a mage, and our anomaly for this game is that we both start with an extra mana crystal, which means we don't have to worry about 1. I kind of like keeping the forge just for the sake of having a turn 1, but I need to import your list. After this game, can you remind me that I need your deck code?
Noted.
I would go ahead and get rid of Shield Slam and your Bridge Riff as well. And yeah, just get rid of it all. Even with the forge, I think it's not worth a keep.
Oh, there's a Shield Slam.
It really likes you, that Shield Slam.
Is there point bashing or just saving that for later?
I would save that for later.
Should just armor pass?
Yeah, I would do that.
Wait, so how does this trade work? So this you would drag back to your deck?
Correct, and it trades for another minion, but then you only have...
Or no?
No, that would be whenever you play it,
okay.
yeah. I would just go ahead and push button and end turn.
assume push button's just here.
Yes, yeah.
Is that like Hearthstone slang?
It's sway slang.
Ah.
It might be. Okay.
So they forged something.
They did forge something. I don't think you necessarily have to worry about this minion on the board. It is important to control.
This is the guy you were just talking about, right? With the
yes, it was.
oil.
Yeah, with the tradable. Yeah. I would go ahead and trade the heavy plate to see what you get, because you can always just forge your card. Yeah, I would just go ahead and forge and pass. Okay, so my goal is to not tell you exactly what to do, but like try to talk through some thoughts and we can work on this together because
My goal
I
is
feel
to
like
not help you at all.
my goal is to leave you all alone and let you figure this out. No, I just feel like that's
Mom?
we're gonna learn. We're gonna not just be like do this and then do that. It's gonna be a learning
Yeah,
experience.
no,
Let's remove that for sure.
whenever you cast a spell, gain armor equal to its cost.
That's a pretty clean bash, but you also have your weapon here. You can weapon up and get rid of that 1/3.
The craftsman hammer?
Yep. So you can just like play that and it'll just equip as a weapon.
And I could slam someone. And you want to get rid of the arcane artificer.
Yeah, so let's get rid of the thing with the lightning bolt because that sounds annoying. Beautiful. And you can end your turn. Is there any? I don't think there's any keyword that you don't know here. So this is another riff. You saw the chorus riff earlier, and this is our bridge riff.
Is this like a warrior only thing? It is, yeah.
Yes. Okay.
Deal damage equal to.
So
your
now that
armor.
they have this Crusader aura, if you hover the lightning bolt above them, they have 2 turns left on this. Whenever a friendly minion attacks, give it +2/+1. So now we're under a lot more pressure to get rid of
to
these
clear the
things.
board, yeah.
Yes. That bridge riff is pretty okay here. We don't have any armor. You could also... Okay, hold on. No. I'm going to stop. Do you see any way to clear all the things with the amount of mana that you have, using as much mana as you possibly can?
I mean, just forge, right? Or flames, rather. Wouldn't flames kill both of them?
Yep. Okay, so you have 2 mana remaining. I would go ahead and forge your other thing. And then you can
Attack or no?
attack face, yeah. There's a few situations where you can like hold on to your weapon a little bit longer, but this isn't one of them.
Okay.
Okay. Based on everything they've played so far, they're gonna have some pretty big turns. But we have a lot of removal. Oh no.
Oh, I remember this for mages. Oh, no.
Right.
yeah,
So we have to be careful to not, waste a spell because that's a thing that is very likely happen. I do feel like this is probably a counter spell.
Should I just forge?
You can
Forge armor,
you can
attack
forge.
face?
Yeah, that sounds good. Wait, armor. Oh yeah, like push button.
Push button, yes, sorry.
Yeah. No, you're. No, there's like 3 ways to get armor right now, so I just wasn't sure which one you were talking about. Okay, not ice barrier.
Is there a point in bashing?
I mean, it would just be to test counterspell. But how much armor? You have 8 armor right now?
I mean, we'd have 11 then, and we have 2 sanitizers for the next turn.
You can try it. I think it's just gonna get wasted. That's okay though. It's not
That's
counter.
okay.
It is counterspell.
I mean, isn't that
fine.
worth using? Like beta?
Yeah.
Is that not a good trade? Yeah.
No, it is. It's the counterspell. I mean, they created that counterspell. You can see on the left-hand side when you hover something, like there was a little question mark over there, and it said created by Primordial Glyph. One spell, like counterspell, they can't have multiple counterspells, right? So if for some reason we could like stop them from having another one in that moment, it's not the worst thing, but this is fine.
When it says discover a spell, do they just pull a random spell from their deck?
No, oh, discover a spell. So it's not even from your deck. It's you just discover a spell.
Oh, just like it's like a choice of 3 spells or something? 3 random spells?
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. Discovering means you get some options. Sometimes it's discover a spell from your deck, but discovering means you just get to have a spell. Enjoy it. So you don't necessarily, the first riff that you play, you don't have to worry about the finale because you haven't played any last riffs. So the finale effect is kind of moot. I think getting on the board wouldn't be the worst thing for you because you don't have much else going on. So having some presence on the board wouldn't be so bad.
Come.
So yeah, go ahead and play the bridge riff and then push button. And you're gonna get, Rush. This glowing guy, this green glowing guy.
I don't remember Rush, or I don't know it rather.
So Rush,
it's like attack right away, right?
Yeah, attack minions. Charges attack anything you want. So go ahead and attack that minion and end turn.
So Rush is minions only and charges any like here as well?
Yes, exactly.
Okay, so they're similar, but one's a little better.
Mm-hmm.
I don't remember these.
Okay, so this is an ongoing effect. If you hover the water elemental that they just summoned, the 3/6,
Yeah.
it says freeze any character damaged by this minion. So it is an ongoing effect, which means that they can just keep freezing your face if they want to by just hitting your face with that minion.
The freeze takes 1 turn to go away, right?
Yes. Okay. Let's look at your cards. And is there anything that you can do here? What do you think would be an effective turn?
I mean, that water elemental, I remember that from back in the day. It was super annoying to deal with.
Yes, indeed.
I mean, force would clear the screen, right?
Well, yes, but it would also clear yours.
Oh, does it do all minions? Oh,
All minions.
Does it matter, though? I mean, we have a frozen taunt, 1 health minion.
I mean, not really, but there is a way you can just clear the water elemental.
Just shield slam.
Yeah, you could just shield. I like keeping the body on the board, even though it's just at 1 health. It's kind of annoying for them because they can't, it's just there. So you could shield slam it, but how much mana do you have left at that point, and what could you do with it?
7 mana. I mean, we can forge and equip weapon.
Yeah, sure, that's fine. Let's go ahead and do that. And swing with weapon to face. And order doesn't really matter there because we have so much armor that shield slam is going to kill that no matter what.
Was it not worth killing the snake?
I kind of like not putting any effort into it because it's that they're forced now to trade it if they want to, or they can use a spell, but they have to use their resources to remove your stuff.
What did the snake oil do again? It just basically draws a card. More or
Yeah, it
less?
deals 0 damage, so it's just a tradable. That's all it is.
Right.
It's something to dig in your deck.
Oh, did I type in the title chat?
Okay,
Looks okay to me.
what are they doing?
They are clearly stumped by the prowess.
They're gonna trade. Trade,
you
do
for-
it.
Time runs out on me.
I really like playing control because I feel really annoying when I do it.
I go back that.
Ow. They too
Another
are.
one.
Yeah, but I mean, at least that wasn't efficient for them. They used a 3 damage on just 1 minion because they wanted to send that phase. All right. How can we clear this? What do you want to do?
I mean, sanitize obviously will clear the screen. What do we just draw? Deal 1 damage to all minions until 1 dies. And that's just a big gambit, right? Because it could kill the 2 health minion, or it could get everything to 1 health and then kill one, right?
Well, so like Bladestorm in this situation's not that good. When they're all the same health, or like that would be better. This is not that situation for you.
Would this kill a minion with just 1 minion on there that has like 10 health?
Yeah.
Would it just keep it? Okay. So it's super OP
Yeah.
for like a high health single target.
Yeah. For minions with the same amount of health or one really, really large minion. I hate using it on a really large minion, but if I need to, I will. You're starting to run out of resources and they're just generating a ton of them. So, I mean, yeah, you have 2 ways of removal here, but I would go ahead and use the one that's maybe a little bit less big because you have a lot of armor. So like the flames can remove, right? Am I mathing right? Yeah, you just have to swing with weapon into one of the minions and then flames.
Flames that are left. 1 mob over.
Oh heck, it's not forged? It is forged.
It is. But it would have had 1 health left over.
Right.
onto something.
Man, they've got resources for days. This deck does not have a whole lot of draw. But you have some big removal. Let's hope that you draw something that gives you some board presence. Sick! Okay!
If you
Yeah,
forge
let's
your card,
play
you can
Ignis.
kill someone. What, we play this one?
Yes, let's play him.
Draw a frost spell at the start of your turns and reduce the cost by 1. Battle cries on turn start, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, so as soon as you play him, you're going to get to build a weapon.
No, I was talking about, like, is it per turn or only the first time you play them?
Oh,
like,
only
I'm
the
looking at
first
their
time.
mob. Okay.
Yeah. So you pick the stats that you'd like. I think since we have what we have right now in our hand, we should just go big, either 5 or 10, whatever you want to do.
Go big or go home.
Your hero is immune while attacking.
Minions.
Yeah, I like the minions too. You can pick. Go ahead and pick.
What does it mean immune while attacking? So I can feed into a minion and I won't get reflect damage?
Correct, yeah. So you won't take damage from hitting a minion. Oh.
So, left, probably.
Yeah, draw is good. We need some draw. All right, go ahead and just armor up and hit face.
Bad choices, the best choices.
Also, noted that the Bladestorm, that 2 mana in your hand that you were talking about, it can remove a large minion. It does say all minions, so your minions are impacted by this as well.
What minions?
Huh?
I said what minions?
Just, you know, all minions. Okay, so this is a turn where Bladestorm could be cool in terms of removal. It's not massive, but you do get to remove 2 minions. But you do have this big weapon. Ooh, and a Verse Riff. You have a lot of ways to... Well, okay, so they just froze your face, which was very rude. So your weapon does 0 things right now because you can't attack with it.
But,
So...
but
oh, sorry?
Bladestorm can technically just only remove one of them and not touch the other one, right?
No, it will, because it'll keep going until one dies, but they'll both die at the same time.
Oh, does it not? Okay, I'm gonna use it to see how it works exactly.
Yeah.
I thought it. Oh, I see. Okay. I thought it did a damage to 1 minion, then the next, then the next, then the next, and so on.
Oh, yeah, it's like a
yeah, it's like an AoE cleave. I guess.
whirlwind. Yeah.
Probably just armor. Pass.
Yeah. That was very rude of them to freeze your face.
What's explain finale one more time?
Yeah, so you have, it's showing you the bridge riff right now, which because that's your last riff. So if you had 1 mana remaining, you could play the Verse Riff, and it would play your Bridge Riff again. So you'd get the effect of the Verse Riff, which is give your hero +2 attack this turn, gain 2 armor, and you'd also play the Bridge Riff again, which gives you that rush and that taunt.
Like those 2 minions would reappear?
Yes, exactly.
But it has to be the last mana I play?
Correct.
Okay. So not the last card in the turn, but mana.
Yes. You have to use all of your mana before you can use that one. This is a bit of a tough matchup because they're not very board heavy, and you are very good at clearing a board. But if they're not putting anything on the board, there's not much for you to do. But at least your face is unfrozen, so you can equip your weapon. I was really worried that I spoke too soon, and they were about to freeze your face.
Wait, why did you just... What was that? Why did you play Smelt? Oh, in your hand, okay.
They just did so
thought it was on the
much
board.
damage. Oh, hey. That is a thing that is useful. Let's go ahead and play that.
This is not what we stood for.
And there is a way that you can play that Verse Riff finale. So if you armor up, use Bash first, and then end on the Verse Riff, you can get all of that effect and have a board again.
Is that
Which
what it's
sounds-
doing right now?
Honestly,
I
yeah.
mean, not a loaded question. You know better than me.
No. I
Like, are
hear
we not
what you're
worried
saying.
she's just gonna like AOE cleave everything? The one I just slap down 4 minions, 3 minions?
I mean, they're not like really good minions, and if they do decide to remove them for like that would be kind of silly. So
Okay.
I would,
I trust.
yeah, I'd be not super concerned about it. And then you can go face. Face is the place. Because they just put a lot of pressure on you, and it's time for us to put pressure back. Don't you do it. Oh. Wait, why did you do that? It has a divine shield. It didn't take damage. It's not the same thing.
So if that one takes damage, shouldn't theirs automatically die? Oh, it's they're not connected. Okay, so. Remember what I said about AoE? You lied to me. You said it
I think
wouldn't
they were
happen.
gonna do that. It's not a very, yeah, that was honestly really surprising. Okay, that is so good. You got your big guy. Your big guy is great. You should play him, and then you should play the Verse Riff.
Amuse me with your tales of victory.
This affects the rest of the game, so even if they remove your big guy, it's all good. Look at that attack! So unfortunately you have to go into the taunt with that, but you got a lot of attack.
The attack's only for this turn, right?
Yeah, exactly. But next turn we're gonna have a great time. Yeah, we are.
I don't know what to believe anymore.
Sanitize is gonna do some work too. It'd be great. Ew.
Oh, if it doesn't freeze, I don't get the armor on that.
No, they're getting the armor. Sanitize is gonna do some work
What is
here.
mini?
Oh yes. Okay, so there's miniaturize, which when you play it, you get a small version of this minion, which is a 1/1, right? And then there's gigantify, which if you it's a mini version, and when you play it, you get a bigger version. It's the same effect, but just either little, mini, or big.
So why didn't the mini get armor equal to its attack? Is it because there was nothing for it to freeze?
No. So they all froze our guy, and so look at their hero. Look at their hero now has 24 armor.
Oh, it's on their hero. Oh, I was like,
Yeah.
I was like, at their health.
I would go ahead and sanitize. You could, yeah. And let's draw some armor, or draw some things.
Do you have this in a bigger size?
Ooh.
Draw a card.
Shield block, yeah, is good. And then go ahead and go face. Just punch him in the face, do it. You can hit end turn. Yeah. They should only have one more skater.
Is there still like deck minion limit?
Yeah,
Back
30.
in the day, you only had 2. You can only stack like 2 of a card or something like that.
Oh, yes. Yeah, you can only have 2 of a card. Yep.
Okay.
Hold on. Do they have lethal here?
You have such
This is looking great.
Be sure to control.
Oh, no!
Why is there so much damage?
That was horrible! They came out of nowhere. 2 turns. Okay. All right. So remember when I said everything was fine?
Should have let me not get cleaved. You're supposed
Yeah.
to take care of me.
I know. I'm so sorry. It's okay. We're going to queue again. We're going to do the same thing, but better. And they're not going to be rude buttheads.
Where again, yeah?
Yep.
It's more like the egg we know. Hey, yo, what? Chat, I said I don't know if this is a good idea because she might cleave us down, all right? I gave my 2 cents. Then we listened to Sway. We took a chance it didn't work.
So I usually really like playing, like I played Constructed for such a long time, and then I started playing Battlegrounds because so I just called them a rude butthead, right? So there's
children
times
watching?
when you just take it personally sometimes, you know? You're like, wow. And then people, the emoting. Oh, were you an emoter back in the day? Did you emote at your opponents?
I feel like this is a trick question.
Serve me.
No.
No, I'm gonna just entirely judge you in this moment right now. So
If there was somebody that was annoying me and I
Yes.
beat them, then yes. Otherwise,
Okay.
I wouldn't aggressively do it for no reason.
I will accept that. That's fine. The first minion played on each player's turn costs 1 less. All right, let's keep Talon because our big guy showed up way too late, and I just don't want to do that again. And we can play him on 4, and it's kind of honestly, it's kind of bad to keep him, but no, it's kind of bad to keep him. You can get rid of him. Get rid of all of it. All of it's gone. Bye.
What was the like random perk thing
The first minion you play on a turn costs 1 less.
for every round?
Yes. Let's go ahead and tradable. Yeah, let's get rid of that. What do we got?
Is tradable? It was 1 mana. Yeah, we got him back. I missed him so much.
Oh, wow. All right. You can go ahead and end your turn. Yeah, 1 mana. So I was hoping that we would find something a little bit better. We didn't. That's okay. Let's tradable again.
Job's done.
That's fine. All right, end turn. It's not super mana efficient to tradable over pushing the button, but like depending on your hero, pushing the button has different value.
Right, and those the ready, sir, guys?
Okay. So this is a Death Knight. Death Knight hero power is a little 1/1 ghoul that is undead, and it's charged, so it attacks your face, but it dies.
But
These two-
charge can attack minions as well, right?
It can attack minions, yeah, but it also can attack your face, which is kind of important to note. And these 2 guys
Some of the same
that
thing
they
on
have.
Death Rattle, yeah.
One more time.
They Death Rattle the same ghoul, right?
Yes,
So,
correct.
so are these just like aggro face decks?
Yeah, they're usually pretty aggressive. They also have a minion at the top of their deck that can take one of your minions, like steal it off the board, and it's kind of annoying. And they can reborn it, and yeah, there's a lot that could happen there. Let's keep digging in your deck. Let's shield block. Yeah, it's mana efficient. Let's just go ahead and do it. If you attack one of those little guys, they will be forced to, you know, the little ghoul happens. So, do you see this little, like, skull thing on top of their mana counter?
Up here, yeah. Corpses.
Yeah, that's their corpse counter. So every time a minion dies, the corpse counter goes up, and they can spend their corpses on different things.
Okay. Sounds fair.
Like, some things are like, oh, if you have, give your minions in your hand, this is, like, usually this has a hand buff package. So, like, give your minions in your hand +1/+1, and then you can spend 2 more corpses. If you have 2 corpses, you can spend 2 corpses to give it an extra +1/+1.
Okay.
There's your big guy.
A
Okay.
little early.
What do you think?
I'm just reading excavate again. Dig for increasing. Should we? Oh, we should get rid of the excavate guy, right?
Well, so it's a battle cry, so it already
Oh, it
happened.
already happened.
Yeah.
Wait, how does it? Oh, is excavate like shared? Like if he keeps playing excavates, then he'll get to legendary. Like how does that work? Because it says dig for increasingly rare treasure resets after legendary. Next is rare. Like
Right,
how-
okay,
how
so
can they proc
each-
that again.
Yeah, each treasure, like there's different ways to excavate. And each time you excavate, whether it's a battle cry or there's a death rattle, each time you excavate, you'll get a better treasure.
Right. So excavate is global for their character, not for like a card specifically.
Yeah, for this game, for them, yeah.
Right, okay.
What do you think you should do?
I must choose.
Yeah, I like the weapon.
It's either in a weapon or bash and armor, but
Yeah, I like the weapon. You can go ahead and trade, get rid of a guy.
what's gotta do?
Also, I don't know what Hearthstone verbiage I'm using, so like trade and go face are like trading a minion off. So
Yeah.
doing something. Okay, just wanted to make sure.
I'm on board with that one, don't worry.
Okay,
But push button was the other.
push button.
So this is the Gigantify.
Yes, so they had the mini version, and they have another one in their hand that's an 8/8. That is the exact same
And
thing.
it costs 8.
Yes.
Weren't there ways to? Are there still ways to remove death rattle effects from minions?
Yeah, you can silence them.
Oh,
That
that's
that still exists. What do you think?
Riff, probably.
Yeah. Where are you sending your 4/3 with Rush?
I mean, I would get rid of either one of the 2/2 minions, right?
Yeah, you can do that.
And then have one left over, and then and then attack face on whatever else. On the other 2/2 maybe.
Yeah, you can do that. One thing that you could kind of abuse with this deck, with your partner having this deck, is keeping track of their hand, like in terms of how many cards they have in their hand. Right now, they have 10 cards in their hand, so they're gonna burn something because you drew for them, because that one had a death rattle.
Oh, right, you're capped at 10 cards, so we just waste
Yeah.
their right. Yeah, I remember.
Exactly.
There were. I can't remember. There was some decks back in the day that basically focused on overdrawing you constantly.
Yeah, so this is a very similar concept of like, let's just make this a little bit harder for you and hope that you burn something that you really wanted. Wow, I sound like a really horrible person when I say that.
It's all about context. It's okay. Divine Shield, Taunt.
Okay.
What is Lifesteal?
Lifesteal means that whatever it attacks, it's giving their hero back life. They're at full health, so they don't get anything from a lifesteal. But sometimes you just play a minion like that on curve so that you can get some board presence, have something that you need your opponent to remove that has taunt as well. What do you think?
We need to get rid of the taunt,
Yeah.
and we could bash, forge, sanitize, and then face. I don't know if it's worth the 4 damage on face though.
Yeah, it totally is. You have so much ability to get armor.
And also card.
Yeah,
Or
you
not
could,
worth
or you could just armor up. Either or. That's a pretty easy card to proc, and our goal is to spend all of our mana if we can every single turn. There's very few situations where we don't want to do that. Like there's
Which
a
is
mage
eventually-
spell called a hidden meaning where you get a 3-cost minion when your opponent. Oh no, plagues! When your opponent spends all their mana. So if you're playing around that, you don't want to do it. But aside from that,
2 damage.
all right, plagues get shuffled into your deck, and when you draw them, an effect happens, and that is Oh, sorry, Hunter Secret. I'm sorry. Yes, Hunter Secret, not Mage Spell. Excuse me.
Oh, yeah, that was very fun back in the day too. Goodie. Now what does this do? Shuffle all
right, what do
three
you think?
plagues into your opponent's deck. Are we playing against pre-made decks now? Or are we playing against like custom decks? Or are they also using loner decks?
This is similar to the loner deck. I run a list pretty similar to this though. I don't think the loner deck has everything that they're playing. I think the loner deck is a little bit more focused on excavate.
Okay.
But yeah, what do you think?
Well, definitely forge the sanitize for later because this looks like he's trying to grow the board. I think, right?
Oh, you already forged that.
Oh, did I? Oh, I did. I mean, we could play that.
Yeah.
We could also weapon face the 3/3 or bash
Yeah,
it.
you could
Wait, is
forge-
weapon 4? No, it's 3.
Yeah, you could forge and then drop that 1-drop after you forge.
Yeah.
Do you have this in a bigger cup? Done.
So if I play this, it's just 8 armor.
Yes,
Flat, if I don't-
exactly.
Okay.
But you're gonna play your big boy next turn unless something changes.
Who their deck launches?
Oh, good. It's the Headless Horseman.
Why is there so many legendaries?
Oh, there's a ton of legendaries. There's a whole lot of legendaries. He's a fun one.
We play our big boy.
I think it's worth playing our big boy. Because then we can start really putting some effort into...
Your tales of victory.
They do have... in this list, they run some taunts. And we just hope that we don't see them. So that we can just, like, swing big. Oh, here we go. All right. I think they're probably going to take control of your 8/8. And that's okay.
It is.
It is. It is. It is. Because you're about to get a ton of armor.
That's perma control, right? It's not like for a turn.
No, yeah, they have that now. Okay, let's see. What was your last riff? Bridge. Okay. 8 plus 8. 16. 17, 18, 19. I'm doing math out loud right now because I'm thinking about, like, if you just play the double heavy armor, you get 16. You get to swing for 16. I don't think. Yeah, that's. There's ways that we can just go ahead and remove things. We're gonna actually play the heavy plates, but remember that after your hero gains armor, they gain that much attack. So, is there a way you can clear this board?
I mean, want the rush? Do it. You get 5, so you get what?
Yeah, go ahead. Go ahead and start there. Yeah. Get rid of Yogg. And armor up. Good job. And attack. Swing face.
Oh.
You get it? No?
No.
That's okay. That's
Wait,
fine.
why did we have swing face?
Because you played your Odin, so now whenever you gain armor, you gain that much attack.
So we missed 2 damage on face, right? Is that
Yeah,
what it
but
was?
that's okay. That's fine. That was a good turn.
Minus the lack of face attack.
Yeah, but it's just 2. It's fine. It would be really funny if they lethaled us with just 2 health, though, but that's not going to happen.
This isn't real.
That has totally happened to me before. Okay. So keeping in mind that you have this really awesome situation of getting all of this attack at once, let's think of how we can use it best.
All right.
Plague, that's okay.
All right.
Oh, that's also bad. That's fine.
we not
I
take
mean,
his
you-
8/8?
Yeah, you can go take the 8/8. That's fine.
How do I?
So you're gonna click on Yogg.
So, Reign of Chaos, yeah.
Yes. Oh, really interesting. So when I spectate you, after you click on it, I can't see it.
Oh, you can't
and now
see it.
Yogg,
Oh, I see.
yeah, Yogg is gonna do stuff and be Yogg. Go ahead, and the heavy armor is really good in the way of like getting that much attack, but you can trade it if you want to for now, just to dig into your deck a little bit. There are some plagues in there, but that's okay.
I think there's like 2 or
Alright.
3 left.
Yeah, there's 1 blood plague, 2 frost plagues, and 1 unholy plague so far.
Where do we get this Inventor's Aura from?
So what now?
We have an Inventor's Aura? Like we have a little lightning above our character?
Oh yes, this is from Yogg. Yogg decided that was good for us, and we always trust Yogg.
Wait, what? Yogg just gives you random buffs?
Yeah. So if you hover Yogg, after this uses an ability, cast 2 random spells.
Oh, I see. Okay.
Sometimes they're helpful, sometimes they're not, but we just let Yogg take the wheel.
What else did he cast?
I believe it was like, I don't actually. Let's see.
Take a good. You ain't never seen a light again.
Why are so many things showing up? Oh. It was Pendant of Earth, so you got the stone skin armor and you restored 2 health. So it discovered for you. If you hover over the left-hand side, you can see it. Oh no, they took your Yogg!
Yep.
That was that minion that I was talking about, the steely one. Oh no. That was rude.
It's this
Alright,
little
well.
vial, poisonous. Destroying any minion damaged by this.
Yeah, so that can go
That
into
can
a big
kill, like,
boy.
10/10.
Yep. Okay, so I mean, I do like the sanitized forging and then playing it, because you also get.
Shouldn't we heavy? We have a forged one. Shouldn't we heavy plate and then sanitize?
We have a forged one.
Yeah.
Where?
Oh, we don't. I lied.
Yeah, we don't have enough mana. If we did, that would be awesome. But
It'd be
you do
what?
get
8? Yeah.
Yeah, but you can shield slam after to finish it off, or you can. Yeah, let's see what happens. So go ahead and forge it, and it's just gonna be Yogg left.
Forge the sanitize?
Yeah.
We have bash as well.
Yeah. You can sanitize and then bash. Feels bad to use the bash here, but we cannot let them have Yogg. That was very rude. Then swing face. Big hit.
Juicy. That was from our big boy that we played, right? Like the perma armor game.
Yes, and that's just going to be for the rest of the game. All right, just so for the record here, we have 2 blood plagues, which is takes 2 damage and restores 2 health to them. There's 3 frost plagues, where your next card can cost 1 more, and then there's 1 unholy that summons something for them.
So this elemental damage the board after every turn. If I don't wipe it right.
Yes. Wait, hold on. I think I missed your question and responded anyway. Can you say again?
This Deep Home Geode.
Yeah.
says It will do 2 damage to all enemies at the end of every turn. So we want to
Yeah,
get rid of that.
Yes, including your face.
Right, yeah.
Yeah. Also important with this list though to like count how much damage you can do in a turn. So you have 3, and then if you heavy plate, you get another 11. Yeah, go ahead and weapon up. We're not gonna play a big swing turn here. Attack the 1/2. You can forge, and then play the 1 drop, 1 mana thing. and then armor up.
In a bigger town.
Wait,
Yeah,
you
a
don't want to
little
play
bit
this
of a-
course riff?
Play the course. Or no, wait.
I guess you're a little delayed.
Yeah, sorry about that.
I'll just YOLO next time if I do something wrong. It's better than not playing something at all.
Yeah, absolutely. Always just play. Alright, they're playing their first big boy. That's okay. They're at 26.
Battle cry, execute a treasure. Black rock and roll, increase stats. Shields.
You have both of, I mean, your shield slams are nice. You can play your heavy plate, armor up, and then shield slam that 11, 10. They're gonna have more big boys though, is the only thing. But you can send a lot of damage face here.
So you want me to heavy plate,
Heavy
armor,
plate.
and slam face, and then shield
Heavy
slam
plate.
the 10?
Yeah. What was your last riff? It was another bridge riff.
It was... yes.
That was a lot of pressure. Yeah, if you shield slam that, then you can go ahead and play the board
Tavern.
rock.
This is
Really
not
hard for
what
them
was
to remove that. Unless they do something Death Knighty, which they might be doing something Death Knighty. Oh, okay.
I don't know
Headless
what that is.
Horseman found his head.
Ah, nice, I guess. Was it death rattle on this? Wait, does it have a death rattle?
That's a really cool card back.
Draw your eyes, go. What, the snake thing?
Yeah. Okay, the nice thing about what's happening here is that they're scrambling, which is a good thing for us. Oh.
My pain doesn't.
Oh no, they froze our face! Ah! Oh no, we could have killed them here! That's okay. Let's go ahead and make a weapon for ourselves. Yeah, Ignis. We'll play Ignis here. Let's make a 5. We're probably not going. You know, in case they play taunts, I'm kind of feeling like maybe damaging adjacent minions might be the move. Yeah, let's go ahead and do that, just in
Alright.
case they play a wide board. Let's gain armor. We can't do anything right now. You can
we
armor
riff?
up. Yeah, you can armor up and then riff, so it's your finale. And then you can trade that off, yeah. And that's plenty of pressure.
I have a good feeling about this.
I want to say that, but I'm a little stitched. Okay.
Blizzard!
Oh no. Sloat is going to be addicted to opening card packs.
I can stop whenever I want, Chad, alright?
I think that's a clear. No, it's not. Just kidding.
One more does.
Yeah. Now it's a clear.
What does that do?
And they have life steal. they also lost their minion as well. And you have your heavy plate.
I must report.
They have one more turn where they can freeze your face. All right, so we're gonna play Chorus Rift last so that we can get that taunt again. We're gonna force them to remove again.
What was the battle cry? It's my battle cry.
Okay, so if you play the Valkyr, the Trial by Fire, you can play the Chorus Rift as your finale, and it again is some board presence for you, because we want to hold on to heavy plate now in terms of tradable, and it's a mana clean mana turn. So that 7 mana into the 3 mana. Do you see a different line?
I'm just looking. I mean, yeah, that works. Of course.
Oh, for sure, for sure.
Again.
I wonder.
Oh, yeah, that's fine. Let's do it.
We stand together. We stand together. We stand together.
They want to keep freezing your face because they know that you can do a ton of damage. And if they're playing with any kind of tracker, they can see that you've had a few things in your hand for a while. And those are the things that we are waiting to use so we can swing face.
There's like weapon, heavy plate, weapon.
Yeah. So playing the plagues that they really are just trying to delay the game as much as possible because they want us to just draw those plagues. Shoot, did a game happen after I said I need to grab your list?
I think it's been 2. This is the second one.
I was trying to keep track
It's
of
okay,
your
we'll
list.
get it for next time, don't worry.
Yeah.
Seen the light.
For next session, that is.
Because that's when we're gonna remember. Okay, that's rather unfortunate.
Time is short. I must report.
One dose solves any
Okay.
problem.
Some good news is that they only have 8 minions left in their deck, or 8 cards left in their deck, and that's good. I mean, they're continuing to discover with their hero power. And we have 14 because we have 1, 2, 7, 9 plagues. You've had
I was gonna
pretty
say,
good-
does that include the plagues?
Yeah, you've had pretty good luck with the plague so far, though, so that's nice. Yeah, that's so rough. All right, well, they can't keep freezing your face anymore because their weapon is gone. I do love forging that flames and playing it.
I wonder.
Oh, we have a forged one.
Oh, we do have a forged one.
We can clear the board.
Do it.
We have 7 left.
All right. Chorus riff gives another chorus riff. There is a is there a mana efficient way to get that? Can we get the finale propped? I don't think we can.
No, does not look
All right.
so.
Let's go ahead and armor up.
Wait. There is.
Oh, perfect. You know, funny enough, in the amount of time that I've been playing Hearthstone, I have not gotten any better at math.
Algebra was my forte when I was a kid. So.
No, not again.
You said they couldn't praise me anymore. You lied to me.
No, not again. Oh, no. I don't know about this. Okay, if we find a way to do like a whole lot of damage, All
You
right,
ain't never
let's
seen a
let's
light
just
again.
I'm having feelings right now. Okay, there's some plagues. Hmm.
I mean, we could shield slam the low beat minion and then blade storm.
We don't have any armor right now.
Oh, true. But we could get armor.
Using the heavy plate.
Like we could heavy plate, shield slam the 3/3, and then blade storm. It'll get rid of the 2 5s, 5 healthers.
Yeah, but then that one is reborn, so it's gonna come back.
Which one's reborn?
The one to the right
Oh,
that's
I don't
got
know what
that.
reborn means.
So it just comes back when
With
it dies
1
with
health?
1 health. Yeah.
Then we. I mean, I don't see a better option though, unfortunately.
No, I agree. Go ahead.
It is over. Your search is done. The righteous.
Take a good look. You ain't never seen a light again.
We're gonna get frozen again, aren't we?
Yeah. I'm not gonna lie. This is not looking very good for us.
I can't believe you'd say that.
I know. I really wish they would stop freezing our face so that we could do damage to them. But I
Something
understand
when
why
you
they would
play it.
want to freeze our face so that we cannot do damage to them.
Reborn and death rattle. Deal to a random enemy. And so reborn means they come back with 1 health? Is that what that is?
Yes, correct.
I mean, we can clear the board. But how does the res work? So if I hit Thessarian, will he
Yeah.
respawn as my split damage is going on, or after?
I believe it's after.
So I will not get to proc and kill him.
Right, because you are doing the one spell and it will do the whole spell and then anything that resolves afterwards, yeah.
All right. All right.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
That feels good.
Oh, no. Do we only have plays in our deck right now?
No.
Is there? No. Okay, okay.
Wait, what just went back in our deck there?
So the plagues are forever and ever and ever.
Wait, really?
Yeah, that legendary minion that they played forever, hell yeah, the plagues are unending. Yeah, I am not feeling so good
Oh, it
about
did
this.
spawn,
Oh
by
wait,
the
it
way.
did spawn. Okay, good, good, good. I haven't faced that exact situation. So, ooh, hello. Hi, hello. No, we're very dead here. I do like that you are sticking it out.
It goes on
though.
to the end. Wait, that
Oh, don't BM. Just do the lethal thing.
you appear to be losing, bro. What that disease crap is terrible.
Oh, they're BMing.
This new Hearthstone player experience is terrible. I would not recommend.
No, this is really rough. Okay, but you also started at a 5-star multiplier, so
Is
like
this constructed
I
or
think that it
Battlegrounds?
just
Yeah, I
kind of
don't even
picked
know
up
what
where
we're
you
doing.
left off. You can go ahead and concede. They're just being buttheads. They can kill you.
Wait, so the plagues that sat in our deck were, because of a legendary minion that they had?
Yes, hell yeah. The plagues are unending. They shuffle one of each of the plagues, and the plagues are unending. I think we should get maybe another rep or 2 on this one, and then we can switch.
Sure.
Or if you want to switch, we can. Do you want to try the Death Knight?
Yeah. I mean, it probably a good segue, right? Because I just kind of saw how they work.
Yeah,
the other
sure,
side.
absolutely.
So this plague breaker.
Let me go to Discord really quick and see what you're looking at.
Shared
If there's a
at
thing,
home.
there should only be one Death
Yeah,
Knight.
there's
so-
one. It's
Yeah,
Arthas
go ahead and
yeah.
do that one.
What are these like green squares and blue circle?
Right. So those are the. Hold on. Let's talk about Death Knights. Can you go? Hold on 1 second. They're runes. And there's 3 different kinds of runes. There's blood, frost, and my brain is not braining. Hold on. Let me open Death Knight on my guy. I just left your spectate.
That's unholy.
Unholy, thank you. Yes. Unholy, blood, and frost. And when you can only have those 3 slots filled. So if you look at mine, you can't see mine right now, can you?
No, unless you share like on Discord or something.
Yeah, let me do that.
Have you just tried winning?
Uh-oh. I think I just made my computer really mad. Am I still here?
I hear you.
Okay.
I'm trying to load into the stream though.
Okay, I might not be able to do both at the same time. I think my computer cannot handle that. I'm so sorry.
No, it's fine. You're streaming live right now, right?
Yeah,
I
yeah.
just go to your Twitch. Okay, I see you. All right, I see now. It's gonna be a bit delayed, but yeah. Hello? You might be muted or something.
Okay, hi. Sorry.
Hi, I got you. You're good.
My computer froze just now. Super bad. Apologies. Note to self, don't stream on Discord and be live at the same time. We were talking about runestones. Yeah, so you have your 3 runestones here, and you can only have like the combination of them. That's the extra thing of Death Knight, because there's some frost decks. Uh-oh. There we go. Bloodless, and then your it basically just determines which cards are allowed in your deck as a Death Knight.
Your runes, that is.
Yes, your runes.
Okay. So basically, with this starter deck, I cannot have any blood rune-based cards in this deck.
Correct.
There will be none. Okay.
Correct. Yeah. Let's go ahead and play that list.
Let's do it.
It's going to be a little bit different than the one that you saw. I believe this list is pre a few nerfs, but it should still be able to hold up. And this is more about excavating, so you'll get an idea of how excavating works. Did you already queue up? I have to run to the bathroom really quick.
I did, yes.
Okay, never mind. I'll run to the bathroom after.
It's okay. I got this. Surely.
Oh, yeah?
If you gotta go to the bathroom, go ahead. It's fine. Wait, before you go.
Hold on, I'm coming to your spectate right now.
Yeah, just tell me it's a volume before we go.
Yeah.
Wait, what was the
Shall escape my
both players start with gear shift in their hands? What's gear shift?
will
Okay, so
serve
Gear Shift is a 1 mana spell that allows you to take your left 2 cards, put them back in your deck, and draw 3.
Okay.
Okay, here I am. All right, so we love the little miner. We love the Baron.
Wait, the Baron? Oh, the Baron, yeah. And then
Yeah.
we scrap the third?
Yeah, we'll scrap the Tomb Trader.
Okay. All right, if you trust, you go bathroom.
Don't do anything bad. Don't play the Gear Shift on turn 1.
Oh, well, there goes my plan.
Yeah. Okay, go ahead and end turn, and then play the Kobold next turn.
Okay.
Excavate.
I will milk this turn for no reason. Go to the bathroom.
Okay, all right, I'll be so fast. I'll be right back.
Wait, so chat, so what's the difference between Battleground and like constructed decks these days? I don't think Battleground existed when I played. Battlegrounds are like HS's TFT. That doesn't help. Did you use an auto battler? Wait, so people don't actually play this as a card game anymore? Is that what you're saying? I should say summon Ghoul. Should we excavate right now? Excavate. Escaping trunk. BG is free. BG's like auto chest. I've never played it. So rushes is also only deal 2 damage. Finale to all enemies.
Okay, what happened?
I got a second Kobold Miner, played it. He gave us this escaping Trog. He played his Ghoul, killed my Trog with it, or my Miner, and here we are.
Okay, I would go ahead and let's do some draw. Baron, sorry, Chill Fallen Baron.
The citadel stands strong.
Okay, you can end your turn. All right, so now we get to give the plagues instead of taking. Well, that's a lie. Actually, we still might have some plagues happen to us. We get to also participate in the plague giving.
The citadel stands strong.
Okay, so 4 mana. We would like to continue excavating treasures, right? But we want to make sure that it's like it makes sense to do so. I really enjoy this 2 mana distressed.
Eternal.
The 2 mana what?
Sorry, the 2
Oh,
mana.
the Cavaldir.
Yeah.
Okay. Do we not want to?
What are you thinking?
Could we not Trog him? And then
We could, but it's just not a super mana efficient turn, like playing 2 mana things, because the cultist also isn't necessary yet. They're gonna play a little bit of a wider board.
yeah.
So you could play like 2 mana things, 1 4 mana thing. Just important to use your mana wisely. You can trade if you want to instead of going
My
face.
pain doesn't compare to your plague.
Icy resolve.
And you can excavate another treasure.
But slighter.
There are 10 cards, so we're gonna waste something, right? Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, that was a good one. That was a cleave minion. Oh, I have feelings about that weapon right now.
It has a little heartbreak symbol on it, so.
Yep. It means lifesteal, but it also means break your heart a little bit.
Taunt, Death Rattle, Summon a random 2 cost.
Okay. So keeping mana efficiency in mind, what are you thinking?
It's only rush. We do the. I mean, there's nothing to rush right now.
There isn't, but it is a really big body on the board. But you're not wrong.
I mean, we could X. I'm getting worried about how many cards we have.
Yeah, that's a really important thing to keep track of. You have 9 cards.
Yeah, I don't think we excavate. I think we just go.
Death.
I mean, the ghoul's useless, right? Because it'll just die right away.
Yes, exactly. It'll just do 1 damage and die right away, and they have lifesteal with 3. So, yeah, I would just play that. I know it's not got a rush, but the battle cry is excavated treasure,
Little time.
and it is a body on the board. And then just go face with your 1/1.
Oh, that's kind of
You know, take pickaxe.
Burrow Buster.
Yeah, hand space management is a tough one here.
I think on both sides. There are 10 as well.
Absolutely. Yeah, they're having to remove that because that is a board piece. All right, do you have any ideas of what you'd like to do next turn?
Discover a 2-cost card.
Oh,
Any
well
base
that
cost items.
I don't know if you had any ideas, but things are about to change a little bit. What do you think?
We're card capped, right?
Card capped, meaning we
We're at
can't
10.
have.
Are we
Yeah,
not?
yeah, yeah.
Okay.
We are. You could use the Azurite gem. because you can play it because it costs 0, so that allows you a hand space.
Whenever you're here at tag, spend 3 versus the game.
And 3 corpses to gain. We do have enough to play this, but yeah, I mean, I like the weapon. That's some pressure.
What's up and do whenever you're here at tag, spend 3 versus the game.
And you can go ahead and use the yep, love that, and swing face. And then deal 3 damage to face and excavate a treasure, and you'll still have 9 cards in hand.
Wait, what?
Did you deal it? No, no,
Oh,
no!
oops.
Oh no, it's okay, it's fine.
I thought it was like a self buff to use.
It's all
Can
good.
couldn't we have ghouled there instead and saved our minion on the board?
Fooled instead. Oh, yeah, we could have. It was just.
Chad,
it was
it's
a
all part
very
of the
tiny
plan, all
little
right? Don't
baby
worry.
minion, it was fine.
Now we're gonna kill them even after that mistake. It'll be even more embarrassing for them. At the end of your turn, shuffle a bomb into your opponent's deck. When drawn, it explodes for 5 damage. So that we want to kill like immediately, right?
Yes. Well, yes. Do you like fun?
Do I like fun?
Yes.
Yeah.
You could play the Prison of Yogg-Saron and just see what happens.
Choose a character, cast 4 random
You can play
spells.
that and target the 2/4, and some crazy stuff could happen. Either good or bad.
So, do I target with this?
Yep, you target the minion. This is a location.
Job done.
My hand is full.
Uh-oh.
Hmm.
Wait, we burned the bomb! Oh my gosh, you're so lucky!
Nah, that was all prank.
You're so lucky!
Why did it seem like it almost froze? I don't know. Is
Wow.
that like the meta?
That was amazing. They shuffled a bomb into your deck, and you were like, nope,
And then
I'm
he
gonna
plays a
instead
card on
just
the
burn
turn
it.
that enters their hand. Gonna call here.
Oh, that's unfortunate. I was like, let's not allow them to draw anything. That's okay.
Wait, what is this? Like, does this prison go away? How does this work?
So the durability of the prison, so it's gonna open halfway, and then next turn you can use it again.
Okay.
And the durability is how many turns are left using it. So it does take
Can
up
they
a
not?
space.
Can they not kill it?
No, because it's a location. So it does not attack or have health or anything like that. So see how it's half open? Next turn it'll be open all the way. You can use it again. Also, I just want to point out to you, you burned a bomb and then you just burned a plague.
I think we're onto something. Let's keep burning.
You literally are so lucky. I cannot believe it.
I think we need to dump some stuff from our hands.
Yes, I agree. Yes, indeed.
I
So
think we attack minion, right? With weapon.
I would, so if you look at this 2-cost spell, deal 3 damage, shuffle 2 random plagues into your opponent's deck down with the ship. You could use that on the 2/4 and then finish it off with a ghoul. Your hero power.
Have but little time.
That 2. Yep, there you go.
Just let it read all these. You gotta go.
Your soul is
And then you can play like the Living Stone. It's fine too.
Why did this cost 0? Oh, because this is like a no muncher taunt lifesteal at the end of your turn. Attack the lowest health enemy. There's like jazz music in the background. So now we can use the location again.
We can.
And it's just the same kind of YOLO as last time if we use it on their menu?
Yep. You can choose any character too, if you whatever you'd like to do.
My rule is eternal.
Well, we should probably get rid of something in our hand first now.
Yeah, but it could not give you anything. It could target your minions, whatever. It's full random. But yeah, go ahead and maybe play one thing out if you'd like to. You can use the rush and then use the ghoul charge, and get rid of this taunt. And then target.
Didn't that just heal him for 6?
I have but little time.
Really now.
Okay.
Right, it was going.
That was bad.
I don't know what's going on because I'm waiting for
I
her
mean,
to
they
say
keep
stuff.
the original cost is nice, but it's that is strange. We have strange things here. Okay. Okay. All right, they have hell yeah.
Oh, no, that's the one that keeps recycling unlimited.
Yeah, that's the your plagues are unending. Oh, good. They're gonna do it again. Well, having this, if you look all the way to the almost right side of your deck, summon each other minion you've played this game that did not start in your deck. You just got a handful of them, so that's cool.
For which one? The one? Which card am I looking at?
Raden.
Death call.
So you just got a whole hand of minions that didn't start in your deck. Some of them are kind of weird, but here we are.
So you're gonna play that?
No. So you wanna start playing out the other things first?
Okay. Like tier?
Yeah.
Is eternal.
I didn't get your list. Gosh darn it. What did we get? All right, we got to give them some plagues.
Yeah, can I get rid of this gear shift just so we get space for it?
Little time.
I would play the cardboard golem, the 1-cost thing. And then I would play the 2-cost Runthak into the 3/2. It's a rush.
The 2-card what? Oh, I got rid
The
of that.
Runthak, the rush, the legendary 2-cost mana, 2 mana. Into the 3/2. And then swing face.
Yeah. I think you're delayed. I'm like watching the timer go down. There's like 3 seconds. You're like, nah, let's do this. And I'm like, I don't know what to do, man. Yeah, why are you guys oh-mying me? She's delayed, so she's seeing things on like 10 seconds when I have like 5 seconds left. She has like 15. Like I'm not. The only thing is like I'm not thinking for myself here, which I don't like. So
kind
I
of
need to,
thing.
like,
We
look at this
have
myself.
this rush.
Like, I don't know what's going on right
is
now, I'm just
running
listening to
pretty
what you say.
commonly in tournaments because
Which
it's a
one?
tradable. Yeah, the one you just got for 0 cost. Hey, you're hell yeah. Now you can give plagues also.
Might be a little too late.
Nah, it's never too late. Only need 1 health to win. Might be a little optimistic, but you know, I'm an optimist.
Little time.
Take a good look. You ain't never
Oh,
seen
no.
the light again.
I don't know.
Okay.
What does this do? Deathwing?
That feels good.
It's relevant. Any of this card attack, which is fine.
That feels good.
Okay.
So we're getting Ellie out.
Let's see. Is there any... Yeah, you can go ahead and, well...
Do we have another mech?
Death calls.
I'm trying to think of any out we have here. There's a lot of clear, but we only have 9 health. So, I mean, you could play like the Deathwing, because it destroys everything and it's a big body on the board. And then use your Yogg prison, because it's your last prison of Yogg turn.
My rule is eternal.
There's only 2 cards you're going to destroy, or you can play your Hell Yeah if you're worried about it, but It's just kind of a body on the board. Yep, go ahead. Do the thing.
14.
Give the plagues. Make them unending.
Is it only hers that are unending, or all of them?
No, now all the plagues are unending. Yeah.
Doesn't compare to your play.
And then if you want to use your Yogg for the last minute of the turn, you can.
That feels good.
What do you have?
Maybe Didge? Or,
Yep.
have we won a game yet? We played the first one. No, we won the first one, rather.
All right, I think we have time for one more game. Do you want to go back to the Warrior? Or do you want to try DK again?
Well, the problem with the DK is there's so, like, the Warrior, I recognize a lot of abilities. So
Sure.
when we're like considering, but like with the DK right now, I need to be able to sit down and like read some of the cards. So I'm on a complete autopilot with it, which is not great because I'm not
Let's
learning
do
anything.
Warrior. Yeah, let's do Warrior first because DK I feel like I realized after we got into the game, I was like, there's a lot of things that you probably don't know. And yeah, let's just do Warrior.
Well, the bigger thing is just that we constantly had 8 to 10 cards in our hand, none of which
Right.
I know, right?
Right,
And there's only so
exactly.
much time to read. So by the time I read and like you gave advice, there was like 3 seconds left in the turn, and I was just like,
Right.
didn't know what to play.
Right, and we are on like a little bit of delay too.
Yeah,
so
yeah, exactly.
yeah.
List. It's
You
the last
will
game,
know
chat. It's too late.
endless torment. Victory or death.
What does it mean? All guards are cold. Just like aesthetic.
Yeah.
Oh,
that one
okay.
actually does nothing. So
Yeah.
that's great. Okay, so I don't think you've had the coin star yet, or maybe you have, but you're not
We haven't
first, which
today.
is nice. We haven't today. Okay. You have 2 of your rifts in hand, but I don't like. I mean, so it's important to maintain some semblance of board control here against a DK, but not so much so that we would keep the rifts right now, I think. So we'll ditch the rifts and ditch heavy plate because we don't want to keep a tradable when we can just find something better right now.
Oh,
I like the bash just for some early removal as a just in case. Wow, that was not better. That was, in fact, maybe a little bit worse. Okay. Yeah, so I'm also learning that you got thrown into the fire because you're getting people with like meta decks. So you're coming back into the game against people with meta decks. Go ahead and end turn.
so this is the world of constructed. So this is the world of constructed then.
This is yes, in fact it is.
What do you usually play? What's your go-to?
I usually play DK. There's like a hand buff DK list that doesn't run so many plagues. And I also really like a hand buff paladin. Pain Warlock is kind of fun. Yep, easy.
Pain Warlock.
Yeah, Warlock is a pretty fun list right now. I do feel like it would be a little bit too much going on. I think next time around, well, so all depends on like how you're feeling as well, but I think next time around we'll either like sit down and like talk through some lists and like goals of lists, or we'll like maybe just queue up games against each other or something. But we'll chat about it.
The biggest thing is just, I mean, with like any game period, but any game like this, especially where there's just like a massive catalog, like even,
Absolutely.
same with like League of Legends, whatever. It's like random example, but it's just you just need to have knowledge of everything, you know. And I just don't know what
Definitely.
the cards to do is like the biggest thing. So I just need a bit of time to like read. You can give me some homework if
Absolutely.
you want.
Oh yeah, I will absolutely give you some homework. Let's.
Maybe just armor, right?
I don't.
Well, we
yeah.
can armor and play Stone Skin.
I don't want to use the coin on that because we have so many high cost things and it's just not worth it.
Oh.
There
Maybe
was a
I'll
world
just
in
wing
which
it.
we
Yeah, how's
could
that
use
been working out,
bash
Tim?
there, but I think that we armor out Talon next turn.
Can you see, not on Discord, but when you're spectating, can you see what cards I'm hovering over and stuff?
Yes,
Oh,
I
okay,
can.
okay.
Yeah, I would just go ahead and coin out Talon. I would like to get your big boy.
This is not what we stood for.
And you have plenty of removal here. Ignis is good on curve last turn.
This thing dance any faster.
Where's the card game?
I generally err on the side of greed. I don't know if you generally feel like you do that in games, but I'm a greedy player overall.
No risk, no reward, right?
Exactly, that's what I'm saying.
You have undead in your hand too.
You could just. We have 9 cards in hand. Yes. I mean, this is a turn where you could forge and play Bellowing Flames. You could also play Bridge Riff if you'd like to.
Let's riff. It's a 4/3, okay.
Yeah, it's not going to be enough to remove, but it does
But it
put a
won't
taunt
die.
on the board. Yeah.
Job's done.
Sleep great never.
So there's a
Judge
world in
basically changed
which
times
this,
when he
this
gave
is
up.
a very good minion,
Yeah,
and there's a
playing
world
mage.
in which they have a minion that re-triggers at death rattle twice.
What the amateur
But they also,
puppeteer?
yeah, they also have a miniature version of it. So even if it was off the board this turn, they could play the mini and also play the yodeler.
So the mini and the gigantify they're cards that get put back in your deck, or they get auto played on the board.
No, they go back to your hand.
Okay, yeah. Oh, sorry.
So if you
your
ever-
hand, not your deck, yeah.
Yeah, if you ever that would be the yodeler. That means that they're gonna have a ton of big minions coming up here soon. Okay. So now, given the fact that they're erring on the side of buffing minions, they're the hand buff DK over the plague giving DK. Whenever we forge our weapon with Ignis, we are going to do the one that also damages adjacent minions. Let's.
Wait, say that again. Why is that happening?
They have a minion. They have a couple minions that run in this list that are taunts that summon additional taunts. So that it's like 3 taunts wide, and they're going to be really large. So whenever we play Ignis, which is not well, honestly, we.
Oh, you're
might
talking
do
about.
that.
Oh, yeah, okay.
Yeah.
Do we want to?
We can
forge?
see what's in the box with the we could forge. Let's forge. And then we don't have time for Ignis, so let's go ahead and Bellowing Flames. So do the 5, and then it'll kill off the other minion too, and then go face with the 4/1.
Almost ran out of time.
I imagine we're gonna see that minion I was worried about.
Stand and fight in darkest night.
Okay. That's actually really fine. Let's go ahead and shield block so we can draw and see what we get. I know
We
we
could
generally...
riff.
Yeah, we could absolutely riff. That's a lot of board presence.
But the rushes just go nowhere then, right?
Yeah, but there's still 4/3s on your board that can go face next turn.
Making him nervous, I can tell.
Yeah, we are.
I still rush
Oh,
off the
dear.
damage.
Okay, that's okay. A little clear there. But the nice part about attacking into a lifesteal now is we don't really have to worry too much about it. So Yogg is great. We are going to use Yogg, but we are not going to use Yogg yet. Obviously, because we can't, because we're at 8 mana, excuse me. We would like to get rid of that, though.
With Valkyrie. But then we waste some mana. We could also shield slam it.
Yeah, I think I would rather...
equip weapon face and then armor. But we waste some mana. Or,
yeah,
or we
I think
could draw.
either way we waste a mana. And I think we should just go ahead and Valkyrie here. Because they can't, like I said, they can't get any more life back. And we waste a mana either way. Shield Slam is, I'm thinking about saving for taunts so that we can swing face after. Next turn is Odin. So yeah, let's Valkyrie. We are going to get our big swing turns here. Although they are DK, which is that weapon that freezes your face.
Yeah.
If they do that, I will be very sad at them. Okay, so these are the taunts I was talking about.
Those are the ones that got super buffed, right?
The
Yeah.
citadel stands strong.
But what we could do, Yogg allows you to force all enemy minions to attack each other, so you could do that. You could just slam Yogg instead of Odin here and do that. And I kind of don't hate it.
So that's the Induce Insanity, right? Force each minion to attack.
Yep, force each minion to attack each other.
Those are the 2 random spells too.
Yep, perfect. Now you get to go face. Now they're gonna have to remove Yogg. Or they're gonna steal with that one legendary minion. Which starts costing 20 mana, but then as minions die. Oh. It looks like they don't have it though, maybe? Yeah, they're choosing to remove it a different way. But they did leave a minion on the board for you.
Could use a trim.
So
All
that,
right,
that,
so-
that blue glowing one has Reborn.
Reborn.
Right? Yeah.
Yeah, so it'll come back.
But not with that value, like with its base value?
Yeah, it'll come back as a 3/1.
Okay.
This feels like an opening to play your Odin. But doing that doesn't allow you to do much else. And it is important to clear as much as you can here.
I mean, we could riff
What now?
after, like we could Valkyrie again, right?
Yeah,
And
we
then
could do
riff.
that. Yeah, we could do that. The thing about like waiting super long for Odin. Yeah, it's fine. Is like the more pressure that they put on, because we're responding very defensively here. The more pressure they put on. This is really great though, because you're gonna be able to swing face with that really big one.
Another time. It takes
That's
too
okay.
long, man, to communicate. No, not your fault. I'm just saying. Because of
No,
all the
no, yeah.
animations. Wasted so much damage. That was 16 damage, right? That we missed. Oh no, because
No.
it's only
No,
the big
because
one.
those
Right?
were all rush. Yeah,
It was only the big one that could attack, though.
yeah. So
Old
if
man
you had
hands.
done like one of the other Valkyries into it, that would have killed it one more. So you could have done 8 damage to face. But I feel like the first training session is more about like vibing, like how we're gonna do this, and I feel like I have a much better idea of how we're gonna go into the next one. Okay, so they had to play out their other taunts because they were like, all right, well, snap,
I smell gold in them
which is
there
good for us.
waters.
Okay. This is actually very good. We're able to apply some pressure here.
Source can send it.
Okay, remember that's all minions, so that will also impact yours. Blade Storm's not so great here because I do have the 2/1, and you have something at 1 health. There's a few different ways.
Also, everyone, right?
Huh?
Blade Storm hits everyone as well, right?
Yes. So you could knock them individually because Blade Storm, you can't really use AoE here because your only AoE is for all minions. But that is such a waste of damage, right? So in terms of spells, you have Shield Slam, which if you armor up Shield Slam, there's a Bash, and you could just remove the taunts and send a whole lot face. Between pushing the button, bashing, Shield Slamming. Oh wait, you don't even have to, because Bash, yeah. And Shield Slam the last one.
I don't know where the fuck it is.
And then send that all face. And then you can forge that weapon if you have time, or forge that spell if you have time.
Bro, this is stressful. I'm waiting till like
You got
last
your
5
weapon
seconds.
down. Let's go. Wait, okay. Yeah, no, I'm 7 seconds into the next turn, and you just finished your turn.
Well, I'm listening to what you're saying, and I'm watching the rope burn down, and you're like, you can do this, and I'm like, oh my god, just go.
I'm like 7 seconds behind you.
Yeah, that's so delayed, crazy.
Yeah, that's actually kind of really bad.
Unholy, symbol of death.
Oh, that's annoying. Well, you do have your Blade Storm, but there are still those tiny minions, which we're hoping that they're not going to keep alive. But knowing that you have a Blade Storm, which I'm sure they do, no, wait, are they not going to keep those alive? Oh my gosh, our heroes. Oh no, they are.
He's a symbol of life.
Take a good look. You ain't never seen a light again.
Okay, so you have a lot of things at 3 health. There is that 1/2. If you have any. Oh, okay. Interesting.
What's our
You have a double Blade Storm, but you do have a Sanitize as well.
I mean,
How much
we
armor
should
do
just clear the board with Forge, huh?
You could, yeah. Between that and then your Blade Storm, you can clear. You're gonna lose stuff too, though.
Yeah, I'll lose the 2 Valaks, right?
Yeah. But I think that is, I mean, they're just definitely trying to play out like that. Go ahead and do it, yep.
And we Blade Storm this?
Yeah, Blade Storm and then push button and go face.
I know Blade Storm's like something giga we want to wait or something.
We're gonna play our Odin someday.
Maybe in the next.
Hang in there, Odin.
Maybe in the next match.
If they play out another taunt that summons other taunts, which they very well might. Oh.
Will that guy? Will that attack here as well?
Yeah, it'll attack your hero. Yeah. Okay, so Ignis into the weapon that deals damage to adjacent minions feels pretty good. The tough part about this, like, it would be really nice to Blade Storm this all away,
What now?
but we cannot. I think they were waiting for you to use a Blade Storm before they slammed really big guys, but yeah, go ahead and play that, and we'll do it with 5.
A 5 weapon.
Yeah, because we want to play it a little bit earlier.
Oh, it's RNG of these.
Immune while attacking. Okay, so we didn't get the
Poison.
yeah. Deal 4 damage.
And then equip weapon.
Yeah.
Oh, oops. I keep looking at my own hero. My own attack. We don't trade this 8 armor? Or save it?
I think we're dead here.
Rip.
Yeah, that
Keeping
was,
myself
that was
first.
big
Chat,
news.
I'm literally
I had to
not thinking
answer
for myself, I'm just
immediately,
listening.
And unfortunately, we didn't have a good answer there.
Oh god, I just like Charlie horse my shoulder.
Hey, they don't BM though. They get to the point. You'll love to see it.
Learning experience.
Yeah. Okay, so I think I have a few ideas of how we tackle training session 2, because I think it's more about like having the time to do it and like having the time to look at things. I'm gonna send you a few lists and a few things to look at before our next one.
It's just reading. I just need to read what things do.
100%.
Because like I'm on complete autopilot right now, which is not good. Like I'm not
Yeah,
even thinking about myself,
absolutely.
you know.
Yeah, absolutely.
So I'm
And
not
I
learning much.
think that
Well, I
and
mean,
that-
outside of the beginning, I learned a lot because it was like what cards do. But after
Right.
that, it's just like the cards would get put in my deck, and I'm just like, well, let's wait to see what Sway says instead of being like, we should do this.
Right, and I think that just based on your previous play of this game's like, okay, cool, you're back, let's go right into it. So you weren't playing anyone that was running anything kind of suboptimal, which I was honestly kind of hoping for, because I was like, oh, these people are going to misplay pretty hard. But you were up against people that had pretty good grasp of what was going on here. So we'll definitely re-strategize for the next one, because I had such a feeling that you were going to have an opportunity to like learn with people that were newer to the game. But that's okay. We're gonna crush it tomorrow. Next time, not tomorrow.
Were you how are you spectating the matches? Were you doing in-game spectate or were you doing Discord?
I was doing in-game, but I was using Discord whenever I couldn't see certain things in-game, like whenever you were looking at your Titans, or like when we were looking at cards before we started playing games, I was looking at Discord.
So which one was super delayed?
The in-game one.
I might as well just Discord next time? Question mark.
Yeah, and it is tough though, because I do use like the extension, which does like allow people to hover things and learn as well. And if I just like capture Discord, I think that might not be able to happen.
Yeah, true.
But I'm gonna tech that and see why
Well,
exactly that.
what I'm saying is, like, do you have 2 monitors?
I do.
In your setup? I mean, what you could do is you can still spectate in game with your tools, but then use Discord, which will probably be less than 7
I
seconds
see.
on your second monitor.
I see. Yeah, the 7-second delay was a little bit rough for sure. Yeah, no, that's a good idea. So spectate in Discord and talk about what's happening in Discord, but okay, no, that totally will work. Cool. Okay, so I'm gonna send you some lists before next time, and we'll get a little bit more. I have a better idea of how we can do this.
I don't think I've
gonna
been
do
assigned
this.
homework in a very long time.
You're about to get some homework.
Yeah, I just need to read card. Like, if there's like a good, I mean, I'm sure there's somewhere, but like whatever you think the best and most efficient way for me to just read up on cards and know what
Yes.
like some of the more general decks and cards do, that would just be the best.
Absolutely. Yeah, I'll send you some lists, and I'll send you some like there's definitely some like write-ups and stuff. That's a lot of homework. I'm giving you like lots of homework. So instead I'm going to pull it back and send you like some just small amounts of homework, because I think that if I
mean,
were to
you
give
can give all the homework, but then just give me a priority list of what you think is most important.
Sure.
to tackle
Okay,
right
yeah,
now.
I'll do that. Awesome. I'll do that here tonight.
All right.
Well, have a great rest of your stream, and this was really fun. Thanks for joining me.
It was fun, minus the part where he said they weren't going to freeze us, and they did. But, you know, that's fine.
That was really rude. That was I'm not going to take responsibility for that, but I will slightly a little bit, and now I really hate that weapon.
All right.
All right, I'll talk to you
All
later.
right. See you next time. Bye-bye.
Bye.